Hello people, what's up? My name is Mark again. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors. Today we are going to play as the engineer in the inlaid library and let's get over with this. Let's go with the Gemini just because I can and that's about it. Let's first take this so we can get a... Fuck. I wanted to say a decent weapon, but fuck, we're just there, you know. What do I want right from the get-go, actually? Probably... I don't know, the Tiragisu, maybe? Actually, I want the Rona's box. So let's go with the Torona's box over here real quick. And take you. Golden egg, number 1. And that's about it. Okay. Now, it's gonna be difficult, as you can see, because we are not getting any other weapon, any new weapon actually. Oh, finally, spell stream. Let's go. Now we can actually do some damage at least. Yeah, this is bad. Oh. When somebody says that at the beginning of the episode, you know it's bad. Oh my god, can you give me something that's going to benefit me, actually? Like a weapon, maybe. No, we are still fine. Ish. Okay, there's the duplicator, I guess. I don't know how it affects the credit card, but okay, the card, not a credit card. Oh my god. I think we're gonna die. Never mind. Spell stream. Yeah, we're gonna. Ah, no. Getting stuck over there wasn't such a good thing, honestly. I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe we're gonna die like once. Oh, the spinach. Anyway, maybe we're gonna die like once or something, but we shouldn't really. Okay, I do see something that can help me, please. Let's go. Oh boy, this was something, honestly. We are not out of the gutter yet. We are definitely not out of the gutter yet. Yeah, Hollow Heart is gonna be the good thing over here because, you know. Because, you know. It's easy. Yeah, spell stream. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just a bit nervous, so my commentary is just a tad bit lackluster-ish, I would say, or something like that. Lackluster does mean what I think it means, right? I do believe so. Anyway, Hollow Heart, let's go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we are good. I think we are actually out of the gutter because the spell things over here are really strong. Mini Engineer, let's go. Mini Engineer is really, I don't know if it's good or not, but still, we're gonna be able to evolve the thing over here, and then we're gonna be unstoppable. Oh my god, yesterday I saw a video of a guy. It was some sort of a podcast, okay? I think we are actually good. I think we're gonna be okay. Sorry, just need to, there we go. Lift up my chair, and we're good. I saw a video of a guy who was asking his guest, you know, which animal is he least afraid of? And the guy was like, you know, just fish. And this guy who was actually this, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Who's a host was like, my dude, an animal, not a fish. And the other guy who was answering the question was, well, animal is a fish. And then they started arguing if a fish is an animal, because the host, who I hope was trolling the shit out of everybody, was like, well, fish is not an animal, it doesn't have paws, it doesn't have fur, blah blah blah, you know? And I just, I refuse to believe that that guy, the host of the show or whatever, believes that a fish is not an animal. And he was like, well, the fish is not a mammal, so it's not an animal. And I was like, are you sure? Like, you know, and then in the comic section, there was somebody who actually wrote like everything, you know, there's like five or whatever, blah blah blah. I don't know the exact wording and terms in English actually. Like 5 families of Animalia or something like that. You know, I don't know the exact verbiage and all that. And fish was actually a fucking animal. So I still refuse, actually refuse to believe that the host of that show was like, the fish is not an animal. You know? And then when he said mammal, like, okay, what's a dolphin then? Okay, it's not literally a fish, but it's a fucking mammal who lives in the water and is actually swimming like every other single fish there is, you know? And I'm just like, I don't want to believe that that guy was like, fish is not an animal. Like, what is it then, if not a freaking fucking animal, you know? And I just got so freaking triggered how stupid some people are. Like, as I said, it was a podcast. I hope that he was trolling the shit out of everybody because nobody can be that stupid. Well, actually, yeah, probably could be because recently, so like 5 or 6 months ago, I was talking to a friend and I mentioned how I watched a video that some chiropractic for chiropractor, sorry, for animals was even like straightening up the spine and the bones of the of a snake. And he was like, "What? Like snakes have bones?" And I was like, "Yeah, they have spines and ribs and all that." And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that, you know." And he's a 31-year-old guy, so but still, I mean, I do see how you think that the snake doesn't have bones because it really doesn't look like it has bones, you know, because it's all dangly and wrangly and all that, you know. But what is a snake if not an animal? It doesn't have paws and fur, you know. Like what is it if not an animal? And I just cannot. Okay, I just cannot figure out how somebody can be that dense to say that fish, a fucking fish, is not an animal. A fucking living being that's a fish is not a freaking animal, you know? And I'm just like, boy, oh boy. But then again, we live in a world like in 21st century, 2024 at the moment, and there's a lot of people, not really a lot, but you know, some, who still believe that the Earth is flat. So, you know, there's a shit ton of people who believe that horoscope is real or whatever, you know, that a freaking astrology is real, you know. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Astrology is real. Like, you know, if a supernova happens like less than 25 light years away from the Earth is just toasted. That I'm gonna accept as astrology, okay? Oh man. We really live in a time of all times, you know, in a real time. It's the time of the all times or whatever. Like, look, I'm not smart by any means. I'm absolutely not smart. And there was times when I actually, you know, even now, I'm not gonna say that that there aren't some seemingly um, supernatural things that are happening or whatever, you know. But there's an explanation that's more than, oh, it's just a ghost or something like that, you know. I believe that there is, if not physical explanation, then actually physics or some other explanation, you know, that a science actually can explain. So yeah, it's just I don't know. I find it weird, and this is a big, huge can of worms that I don't believe that I'm ready to open yet. You know, but even those flat Earth preachers and you know, astrologists, whatever, you know, especially like the mediums who are talking to otherworldly beings or whatever, you know, especially if they are making money doing that, they exactly know that they're bullshitting it. They absolutely do know that they're bullshitting everybody. And the one thing, like if you're doing that for fun, you know, and not actually charging people, okay, I don't care. Do it as much as you want. What I actually do have an issue with is when you, as somebody who's gonna read a natal card or whatever, you know, it's called in English, if you're going to do something like that and you charge people, you're an absolute piece of a garbage shit. Because first of all, people who do believe stuff like that, um, I don't know really how to word this. Not people who do believe stuff like that, but people who um, ask help from, you know, natal card reader or whatever, you know, from people like that, who are going to, you know, read your destiny out of your sorry, out of the palm of your hand or whatever, you know. Those people need actual help. And you're gonna charge somebody who needs a fucking help to bullshit them? Brother, jail. That should absolutely illegal in today's day and age. It's a scam. It's an actual scam. So yeah, that's kind of what is getting me pissed off, honestly. Like, you know, the tarot cards and all that stuff. Like, it just no. It just the tarot readers and stuff. You know, they're just mediums or whatever. They're just prying on people who are desperate, basically. And they exactly know that. They absolutely do. And the best thing about astrology and stuff like that is that, you know, um, it's so vague. So this thing could happen or may not happen. That's it. That's absolutely it. It may or may not happen. Which is like, you know, in real life, it may or may not happen. I mean, there's not a lot of option really. That's the thing that I have the most issues with. Um, we need to wait a bit, actually. Spinach is okay. You know what? We're gonna go with the candelabrador. No, actually, I'm gonna go with banish the armor, banish the clover, banish the wings, banish the attract orb, banish the bracer, Banish the Pumarola. Oh my goodness. There's a Scalomaniac. Exactly what I wanted and what I needed. So yeah, that's my take on that. Like, there was a time when I actually believed in all that supernatural stuff, and but, you know. And as I mentioned, stuff, especially when you are like, when you feel that eerie feel around you or whatever, um, okay, say it's supernatural or whatever, but there's absolutely an explanation for that. Like I remember I was watching a show where a guy was, when it's windy, he was feeling that eerie feeling in his bones or whatever, and then he decided to check what is happening, and then like in his building, 3 stories above his office, there was like um, a piece of metal that was dangling from the window or something like that, and whenever it would be windy outside, that piece of metal would make vibration on an exact frequency that was affecting his body, making him feel that eerie feeling. So there's an absolutely an explanation for everything. So anyway, I'm gonna see you in about 18 minutes. And here we are at the almost the absolute end. Yes, I was playing my guitar while on this beautiful pause on the game. There we go. Perfect. And now we are only 204 levels in. Let's see how much more we can get from this. Not a lot, not a lot. But however, 160,000 enemies, it's a lot, dude. It's absolutely a lot, okay? I don't know what that voice was. I did it! That's about it. Okay, so I assume, yeah. So the stopwatch doesn't even work anymore on this guy, right? Yeah, I assume so. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Come on, jump. Yeah, it does. I don't know, maybe it's the map thing or something. I don't know, I'm not sure really. There we go, finally, freakishly finally. Okay. Just get the gold for some unknown reason to me. I don't even know why I'm taking the gold or anything, it's just whatever, okay, whatever. We have the goal to like buy the maximum number of eggs, which I don't even know what is the maximum number of eggs on each character, like 15 times probably, because once when you play with that willy worm, it's all over. It's definitely just all over. Oh no, that's there we go, and then we find out that that was the imposter all along. Anyway, let's go. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a rating. Ew, 30 millions, nice. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a rating or like or dislike. So much, leave a comment on the description below, subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.